How y'all doing? Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Nice day for the markets. You know, we had strength and it lasted the whole day, and we've been kind of stuck, you know, in this little range. And the action had been really choppy. We weren't seeing much follow through in the markets. But today, not only did we see market strength, but we saw a lot of stocks breaking out and following through. And so I think the price action was really good, and that kind of sets the course for at least a test of the highs. Now we have a jobs report tomorrow, and so you know that might impact the stock market in some fashion. I don't know whether you know, good number is bad or a bad number is good. Sometimes they mix and match, so I stopped trying to guess. But on a technical level, today was really positive. And there's a lot of good stocks setting up. You know, my initial watch was like 60 names, and we'll dig into them, the ones that I like best. Nexus here. Nexus had that huge run here, and we've pulled back to support. It looks like you know, we're setting up for a bounce. We can kind of come out of this range tomorrow. Watch for a little bit of volume in buying. This one could be a go. MDW, we saw some silver, gold, oil, a lot of stock. A lot of that was popping today. This one's coiled up for a flag break. QTM sitting in a range here. I got a 170 trigger on this thing. This one could go. MTG just really chilling here in this 180 range. You know, it's a tight range here. Once we come out of it, I think that this one's got a chance. STEM overall is a really nice pattern here. The one thing is it sends a pop and fade, and so if I see a setup, I'll try to anticipate this one and get early, but I definitely think that this one has some potential for momentum. Coco, after the big run, we're just sitting here now on support. If we can come out of this range right here, I think that this one could come and pop right back to threes. Keep an eye on this one. ES, just consolidating here right on that 20-day moving average. Any breakout of, you know, kind of the range of that 280s that's been in, I think a test of the 200-day moving average is in the cards. NOA, I don't know what's up with this one. It's just been sitting around for a while, but we've got a nice little range break setting up here where it could really pop. AXTI, a breakout and then pull back to the MA. It's been just sitting here. Look for some strength for it to come out of range, but I definitely like the spot on this one. It's low risk due to the support that's underneath. INSM, this one's just gone ham. Looking for a big gap. If we can get a gap up tomorrow again, look to potentially take a short on this one for a rubber band play. ACI and ANR look decent. They're kind of testing resistance right here, just kind of tapping away. If we can thrust over that, you know, we could see a run. You know, this stock was just $8 a handful of days ago. And then Array, this one is looking really nice too. We're just, you know, we're just building a flag here. And once this one comes out of range, I think that this one could go. Looking at that kind of that 730-ish range to maybe add this one, but I like the look of this a lot. Sell, I like this one too. After the initial break, we're just sitting there and consolidating. I think that this one has a chance to kind of get right back to, you know, the mid-9s if it can come out of range. BVSN, looked like it was going to pop today. The intraday was showing, you know, that this one had potential to run end of day, but it just didn't have enough juice. I'll watch this tomorrow for continuation. SMBL, chilling here right at 52-week highs. This one's been a runner in the past. It's had a nice couple months where it's just been relaxing and consolidating and building up some gas, and this one has potential too. FSLR, a real nice coil pattern here. It's just tightening up. It's going to squeeze at some point, and you can see a lot of the other, solar stocks are doing the same thing. Now, these names are tricky to trade, but the look is there, so we'll definitely keep an eye on pretty much all of them, as they all have a very, very similar look to them. TSL came out of range, so we'll keep an eye. You know, FSLR for me is probably the easiest one to trade. The rest of these tend to pop and fade, but you know what? If there's sector momentum in it, then we might have to give it a go on some of these names. So just keep a list of them handy. For those of you guys that don't have that list, you know, just let me know. I'll send it to you. But that's it for now, guys. Market's looking decent, but the jobs number will kind of tell us where we go tomorrow. So take care.